there. Sarah Herstich here, body image and eating disorder therapist here in Horsham, Pennsylvania. Today I wanted to talk about self-judgment and how to start to take some of the sting out of the many ways that we judge ourselves, particularly the way that we judge our bodies. The first step in all of this is to acknowledge and to own the fact that we're all judgmental. If you can accept the fact that you are judgmental, because we all are, we're all meaning-making machines. We look around, we judge, it helps us with our fight or flight responses, all of those things. It doesn't have to be a bad thing if you can acknowledge and accept that you are judgmental, that you don't have to judge yourself for judging yourself, that it can just be what it is. Then you can start to make some movement. Then you can start to see how your judgments are actually impacting your day to day. So after you've accepted that you are making judgments, that you may be judgmental, that you definitely are judgmental, I want you to start to look at the different areas of your life that you actually are really judging yourself, especially your body. So when you look at your body and you see that flaw that you can't stand, what's the meaning you're making out of that flaw? Get really specific. I want you to go through all of them. When you're looking in your mirror, where are your hot spots? What does it mean to you that you have cellulite there? What does it mean to you that your pants no longer fit? What meaning are you making about that? Are you saying that you won't be worthy until you're in a smaller jean size? Are you saying that you're not lovable because, your thighs have fat on them? What is the meaning you're making out of those things, those observations, those judgments that you're making? What I want you to do is to pull way back. Take a macro view of all of these things. I want you to pretend like you're an alien, right? You don't know any like judgmental words or anything like that. All you have are descriptors. I want you to look in the mirror, look at those same areas, those hot spots that you've made all these judgments about, and I want you to just like literally describe them. Be super objective. Look at them through the eyes of an alien and say like, okay, so that's a lump. Like my leg is large. My stomach is round. Describe these things in the basic form. Because if you think about it, aliens, they wouldn't have any sort of, basis to be judgmental about. It would just be what it is. So it's starting to retrain your brain that, okay, so society has influenced you to view, cellulite as ugly, or your round stomach as terrible, or your, jiggly arms as disgusting. Get really clear on that, you weren't born with this, that you've been conditioned into it. And if you can back off of that just a little bit and see things a little bit more clearly, you can start to really get descriptive, get really specific. Here's the thing, is that the descriptors, they don't have to mean terrible, awful things to you. They don't have to spiral you deeper into self-loathing or self-deprecation or any of that. What they can just be are descriptive words. You can take the power out of the judgment by just being really neutral and noticing, calling it out as it is, acknowledging when you're being judgmental, and shifting your thinking into like, okay, I'm having the judgment that, my thigh is disgusting. That's really interesting that I'm having that judgment. Really, my thigh is large. There are lumps there. My stomach is hanging a little bit over my jeans today. That's really interesting. Noticing it. See where your judgments are taking you, see how they're impacting you, and change the language a little bit. Change your mindset. Notice, be aware, accept, be neutral, and you'll start to see that your judgments, they have a little less power over you. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.